Okay, so I know I say that everything should blow your mind, but this actually really should. So vibes are real. Let me tell you why. Here's a person and their heart. Every single person at all times carries an electromagnetic field around him or her that is about 6 to 8 feet wide. And so when you come in contact with another person, if you are standing closer than 6 feet apart, your electromagnetic fields are crossing. And so what does this mean? It means that you can actually share electricity with a person. And so now we have to talk about heart rate variability for this to make a little bit of sense. So here's a heartbeat, ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. We know this is your heartbeat, but in recent research we realized that we can know more about the autonomic nervous system with the milliseconds activity between each heartbeat. And so if the activity looks very similar like this, a person has low heart rate variability. There's not a lot of variability or change between the activity between each heartbeat. What that indicates is that the autonomic nervous system is not balanced. Your autonomic nervous system is split up into two different divisions. There's your sympathetic and your parasympathetic nervous system. Your sympathetic nervous system is that fight or flight, that activate, and your parasympathetic nervous system is that rest and digest and calm. And so our bodies really need to be able to activate or calm at any moment, at any time, and have balance between them. So what your heartbeat should look like, I'll do it down here, is ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. You can see that now there's a little bit, maybe I didn't do a whole lot of variability, but there should be a difference in the appearance and timing between the activity, between each heartbeat. And so if you can increase your heart rate variability, like we see on an EKG, then in electromagnetic measurements, we can see coherence. And so your coherence might look all straggly and bad and inconsistent if you have low heart rate variability. But if you have high heart rate variability, your coherence looks like this. I actually have a monitor that I just got from the company called HeartMath, and it is the inner balance monitor, and it's really simple. It just clips onto your ear and then onto your shirt, and it can measure your coherence and actually train your coherence with simple breathing techniques, and then the goal to obtain the green color as opposed to the red or the blue color. And so a person who is in high coherence, if within the same electromagnetic field as another person, can produce, if they're otherwise incoherent, they can produce coherence in that person just with their presence. This is also why, this will be, don't judge my animal. But this is why people like to be around animals like horses and dogs and bunnies and chickens and whatever else, because animals and babies alike often don't have a lot of adverse life experiences and traumas that have put them in low coherence or out of coherence, and so it naturally helps to calm them down. Likewise, if you're not in high coherence, then if you're around somebody, if you're within 6 feet of somebody, you can actually produce low coherence for that individual. And so that kind of explains why when you're around just kind of like toxic people or people that otherwise just kind of give you the feeling, that's a real thing. You are picking up their vibe, but scientifically we would say you're detecting that their electromagnetic field is low coherence and that their heart rate variability is low. So the more you know, very important. If you have any questions, as usual, put them in the comments, and see you soon.